There are approximately 500 million cars on the road worldwide. That's 1 for every 2 people in developed westernised countries. Cars on the road are set to quadruple by 2050, having devastating effects on our planet, contributing to global warming. This is causing rising sea levels, dramatic weather patterns, mass extinctions, migrations, and loss of coral reefs.
22% of UK emissions of carbon dioxide come from road transport. Vehicles are fuelled by petrol and diesel, which burns petroleum to release energy. Petroleum is made up of hydrocarbons that don't burn cleanly. This can also cause many problems such as acid rain, which is formed when rain becomes acidic from sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, which can be found in exhaust fumes. This can have devastating impacts on trees and vegetation, affecting lakes with low levels of acid affecting the marine systems. It can also attack buildings. These can also have negative health impacts, with air pollution causing 10 to 20% of cancers and is responsible for approximately 2 million premature deaths annually. This can lead to breathing problems such as asthma and bronchitis, which are having detrimental impacts on our healthcare system.
Noise pollution in the UK from traffic congestion affects around 30% of people. It creates stress and the body reacts with increased heart rate and blood pressure. Exposure to residential and road traffic noise increases risk of stroke amongst people over 64 years of age. 50,000 people die prematurely in the EU due to heart attacks caused by traffic noise, and 200,000 suffer from all types of cardiovascular disease. Other health risks include disturbed cognitive functioning and adverse effects on mental health. It also triggers panic and escape behaviour in animals and affects their growth and reproductive fitness.
But how can we reduce these effects? The government has recognised the problems linked to increased road traffic and are finding new ways to combat it by enforcing new rules and regulations. For example, in the EU by 2015, new cars aren't permitted to emit more than 130 grams of CO2 per kilometre. In London, the introduction of the congestion charge costs £11.50 within the driving zone between 7 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. This has led into an increase in bus use and public transportation. Financial measures have been introduced to favour cars with lower CO2 emissions, such as tax discounts. EU member states are required to ensure that relevant information is provided to consumers, including a colour-coded label that shows the car's fuel efficiency and CO2 emissions. Efficient measures such as the new scheme of the HS2 will reduce carbon emissions from transport and HGVs by using fewer kilos of fuel per passenger kilometre. Such research shows that glass roof tunnels can be used to capture heat from cars driving past. This way, up to 95% of the heat from a kilometre of a highway can be used to heat up to 3,000 houses, being much less expensive than concrete tunnels. Traffic noise can be reduced by changing our behaviour to less of an aggressive driving style. This saves up to 60% of fuel. We can also improve the quality of our tyres and the roads. We can reduce the impact on the environment by caring for our cars more through regular servicing. Fuel efficiency can be improved by reducing unnecessary weight from our car. BlaBlaCar enables us to take up spare seats in cars, saving drivers an estimated 100 million every year, with over 500,000 tonnes of CO2 emissions being reduced.
Just small changes like this every day can help us reduce the effects of traffic pollution and noise and make the world a cleaner place.
Through the combination of engineering solutions such as biofuels, hybrid electric vehicles and glass roof tunnels, we can also assess the humanities and its impact on behavioural changes. Through the accessibility of sharing cars, for example with BlaBlaCar, we can also cycle and walk, which can lead change with the congestion of unsustainable traffic both locally and globally.
Everything is awesome.